Yo, what up, guys? All right, so here we are, Tuesday, again. As I said, I'm gonna do these behind the clip videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm trying to start off on a good track here. So yeah, today we're gonna talk about this triple tray or 360 triple flip, whatever you want to call it, down this 9 stair. That actually looks pretty similar to the last 9 stair, or the 9 stair in the last video that I was talking about the trick. And it is like it's a really similar set. Like, they're both in hallways, the ground is absolutely perfect, but this one's a little bit taller, and there's a wall pretty close to where you land. So like, as soon as you land your trick, you crash into it, which actually that happens at the other one too, but this one kind of hurts. That wall is like, the wall at this one is like rocky, and I don't know, I just specifically remember skating this spot and I would land tricks and crash into the wall, and then there would be cuts on my hand, so it kind of hurts. But anyway, yeah, RIP to this spot. I actually haven't been there since I did this trick, actually, which was 2017, and I have friends who've told me it's not skateable anymore. Like, they put up some type of crazy fence or something that is a little bit harder to make skatable than bringing bolt cutters. Like, I think there's a little bit more work you have to do, but I'm sure I could make a skatable. It's just like, 9 stairs are a dime a dozen. I could just skate that other one that I made skatable in the other video. Anyway, so yeah, the whole story behind this was I had been, obviously, well, not obviously, but I had been to this 9 stair before. In case none of you have ever seen this part, I had quad flipped it in my last video part. And yeah, I knew I wanted the quad flip there because well, the set's it's fun to skate because it's perfect. It doesn't really hurt when you fall, and it's really tall. For a 9 stair, it's a very tall drop. And for the quad flip, because that was like, for years, like the #1 requested trick that people were like, when are you gonna do a quad flip? When are you gonna do a quad flip? Blah, 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 blah. And I learned them in a skate park, like like a little bit before I did one in the streets. So like, all right, well, I learned them, but now I gotta like film it on a street spot to validate it, to be like, yeah, like I really got this. And I was trying to think of a perfect spot for it, and I actually think I may have tried it on a few other spots. It just wasn't working, because you really did, well, for me, I need a lot of hang time to make that just go all the way around. And yeah, picked this for the quad flip, and it worked somewhat easy, if I remember. This is like a 2 for 1 video. Yeah, I'm talking about 2 tricks right now. Whatever, all good. Yeah, I might as well just tell the rest of the story for the quad flip. Yeah, the quad flip was 2 trips. The first time I tried it, I think I stuck it. I got wheel bite, and then my legs, just like when you're doing quad flip, your legs get tired very quickly from how much you have to flick. So like, if you don't commit right away, you're probably not gonna do it. So quad flip, for me anyway, quad flip has always been a trick where, like, if I go somewhere to do it, it's either gonna happen quick, or I'm gonna battle it and it's not gonna happen at all. Which, there's a video on the barracks of me doing it on their 4 block at their skate park, And yeah, same scenario there. But anyway, so yeah, the second time I went for the quad flip, it worked out pretty easily if I remember correctly. I think the first one I stuck, I rode away. That's why I was like running back after I landed it with my hands on my head, like, oh my god. And then, all right, anyway, fast forward about probably like a year after that is when I went to go do this triple tray, and same scenario pretty much. I learned how to triple tray at a skate park. Shout out Skate Lab. That's where I learned quad flip and triple tray both. RIP. That park was amazing. Love going there. Learned so many tricks. But yeah, so I learned triple tray, I want to say almost like maybe a week before I went to this 9 stair to do it, because I was like, all right, I have this trick. I don't want to lose it. I want to just film it on a spot, and then like there, it's validated, it's documented. So actually I guess some people say it's kind of boring if you skate the same spots in your parts, but like, I don't know, man. I don't really care. If it's a new trick, especially when I've never filmed on any spot ever, I don't care, man. Like, I just want to get it in the streets somewhere. So I knew the triple tray would work on this spot, because when I learned how to triple tray, I noticed it was a little bit easier to get around than the quad flip. Like, just a slight bit easier to flip it every time. And I was like, oh, well, if it's a little bit easier, then it will definitely work on that 9 stair. So yeah, this is one of those weird occasions where I went out to try a trick at a spot for the first time, and it actually worked out perfect the very first time. Like, it didn't take very long, and yeah, not a big story behind the actual day, but I guess the process of it, of like, learning trick at the park and picking a spot and then going there and executing it. And yeah, it was a good day. I was super stoked, because I honestly thought that was going to be a big that was like, because I think of tricks I want to put in parts like before I film my parts, and that was one that I really wanted, and I thought it was going to be a big battle. But I guess at the time, maybe it's because I didn't land a triple tray yet, period. But yeah, once I learned, it wasn't too bad. Anyway, yeah, so that's about it. That's the story for that spot. Yeah, if anyone wants to be a legend and make that spot skateable, it's at some school, or the school is San Joaquin Hills Elementary, I think. Something like that. You don't have to jump a fence to get in the school or anything. It's like, it's just there. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. Later, guys. See you next time.